Hello ladies and germs, here is the intro to the video that I discussed when I was last online and told you about the fire for the AFP LLC. This is the intro. What happened was I was outside a facility where I store stuff, and in the corner there's been off and on people staying there, and there's been some really cold nights and some, for the last week or two, there's been a guy out there who's been building up stuff, and he had a cardboard box and some tarps, and it looked like he was kind of staying warm or maybe doing the best he could, and had some fires and was out there just basically living homeless as you could be as a homeless person, and I didn't know who it was. And then I was out there one day in a vehicle, and I noticed that a guy from one of the buildings across the street came out and was looking at him and was kind of disgusted, went back into his building and came out with a bucket and walked over to where this guy in the corner had a fire going, I guess to get ready to cook some food or to stay warm. I came to find out it was so he could warm up some food that he had, and the guy just poured the water on his fire, and they got into like a little argument or whatever. Before the guy came with the bucket, he was out there with a nice, hardcore mallet breaking wood so that he can start the fire. I seen that when the guy put the fire out and walked away, the guy that was sitting in the corner and started the fire and was homeless and went through all that effort to get the fire going, followed him back out towards where he was going towards his building, and the guy was carrying the bucket, and he was pretty much confronting him on why did he start the fire. So that's where we're coming in. You're gonna see them out in front of the building where there's a vehicle between them, and I noticed that he was walking over there with that hammer, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should record this because somebody's about to get clobbered. And then that'll bring us into where we're coming into this video now. And so I will show you the intro where they're discussing and talking, and he's gonna explain to you what he was telling the guy who put his fire out. The guy that is in this video is Mike. Once again, this is the second video that I made with him, so let's go to that. We'll go to that video, and so that you know what's going on, we're stepping into where he had followed him back, and they're talking to each other over in front of the business the guy came from, and I thought there was going to be some violence, but turned out different. Let's go to that now. I fucking know that dude. I'm gonna talk to him. We'll be right back with the video. All right. This is crazy. I'm running into Mike again. Mike, right?
Right.
I ran into this guy a while back. We made a video, and now I'm running into him over here where I have, some of my property stored at a place. And this is Mike right here. Mike, what's up?
Well, just having trouble today with, housing and stability, finding like a place to dwell and camp and not be disturbed or forced to move by the city. And right now, this morning, all I have to say right now is I'm busy adjusting my camp and getting ready to move to a different spot.
Yeah.
The powers that be are saying we had too much stuff or some bullshit, and I just wanted to add that.
Well, it's kind of cluttered. Let's go over there and check it out.
I think people are crazy because they complain about stuff that doesn't directly affect them, like people parking cars somewhere and saying things like, well, I don't like your car being there, and it disturbs me. And people, they're homeless, they say, well, don't look at my car. But I think the issue is that these people are being busybodies, and that the homeowners, especially people who are in a minority, who don't represent the majority of homeowners, are a good source of that. Because if they want to make things better, they could work with their neighbors and say, hey, I have some garbage bags, I have a broom, I can help you clean this up, and we can make a compromise here. See, like this, I'm cleaning this, that pile of stuff is cleaning, that pile in the middle is garbage, that pile at the end is questionable items, and if someone sees this in the middle of the process, they think it's a bunch of garbage, but it's actually a system to this, and the person's working towards the end goal. and people should just think about things around them and use critical thinking skills and think through everything thoroughly before they make a knee-jerk reaction and just form an opinion and say, hey, those people are being bad and they're messing the place up, because they should find out the whole story first. And,
hey, Mike, I seen the guy come over here and fucking douse your fire.
yeah, I went and told him what's the problem. Yes, he said he has people with asthma in there, and the smoke is...
They're in a building with air conditioning and doors and windows, and they're worried about asthma because you're building a fire out here that blows out towards the streets, right?
Yes.
It goes out towards that freeway right there?
Yes, I told him that, and he said, I don't care about ordinance or distance. My clients have asthma, and well, he was just would not be moving. He was set in his opinion, in his ways, obviously.
You know, I was gonna record him when I seen him coming over with a bucket. I wasn't sure what was going on, but then I seen the confrontation, and I thought maybe let me just see what transpires. I was wondering whether or not you was gonna clobber him with that fucking that sledgehammer. I mean, because you know, I'm the kind of guy that would be upset and do that kind of thing, and that's why I can't be in confrontational, confrontations. But listen, guy, let me do this real quick. Hold on a second.
This is cool. This we're smashing the wood over here.
Oh no, I seen you earlier. Yeah, working with the wood and stuff. I know what that's for. You're not a fucking threat to nobody, bro. Check it out. We're making a video right now, and what I want to do is, I'm gonna put this up on my channel. I want people to see how it actually is out here in Portland, and I'm surprised to see you again, actually.
I just want to say YouTube is everything. YouTube, if you put something on YouTube, the whole world sees it because it's the largest video trading.
Well, it depends if you got enough people watching your video channel, but yes, you're 100% right, my guy.
Largest video trading channel in the entire world on the internet. It's the biggest. It's outright dwarfs everything else. If you put it on YouTube, someone's going to see it. So if you're acting like stupid in public and someone's got a camera, then you're in trouble because they can download it on YouTube. You know,
Right.
they can just type in a word that sounds like it'll bring up all the other things.
Oh yeah, just because everything else, except for what you're looking for most of the time. Well, listen, I've been seeing you out here for a little while, and I didn't know it was you, but in all honesty, this place is kind of fuckered up and clustered, and that does make these guys around here be upset because they got businesses and shit.
Yes, and I would tell them I just woke up, they just started the cleaning project. It should take a few minutes.
Right.
It's on the way to being done.
So let me ask you something. You look a little bit red and swollen here. What's going on, man?
This is cosmetic. It's from like over 10 years ago. I was in California, and they say it's from shooting up drugs in your hand and breaking the blood vessels, but they said it's
intravenous. You were putting needle drugs?
Yeah.
Oh, those are the worst.
And over 10, yeah, but they're around. It's like
They're around, but you could do drugs different without needles, man.
Yeah, that's true. This is old. They said it's not harmful. It's just cosmetic. And I would like to also add, I think some of it's from eating red meat because it has this stuff called creatine in it. And I got in trouble and I got the vegetarian diet and I stopped eating meat. All of a sudden it was clearing up. But the doctor said it's nothing to worry about.
But anyways, look, man. Why is it that you're still out here? I mean, I thought maybe you would go to like some of these services or something that they're giving out. I know I'm not using them, but they got some.
Procrastinating and like.
Do you know where you could go to clean up, take a shower and stuff like that, low cost or like without being charged, where you could feel a little bit better? Because sometimes when you don't shower long enough, not that you stink or nothing, it's just that it looks like you could use a shave or maybe a haircut. Yeah. I cut hair.
I explained about the razors. The ones they give out free are really cheap.
Oh, they're cheap as fuck, yeah.
And you need to have a pair of scissors to trim your beard. So if someone steals your scissors and you don't have a good razor, you're
and people are always stealing shit as soon as you turn around, right? You got something laying down, they'll take that fucker as soon as you go to sleep, right?
Yeah, I would tell viewers out there that we need scissors and we need razors. We can't use the cheap ones. If you have a thick beard, they hurt your face.
Right.
And that shaving doesn't mean you're using heroin. Somebody think, oh, that person was unkempt and they didn't shave. They must be using heroin, which doesn't make any sense.
Well, sometimes I need to shave pretty bad. I probably look like I'm doing some alcoholic and drugs myself or whatever.
Yeah, and all homeless people don't dress like hobos. There's old people, there's young people, there's people dressed like skaters. There's people, everybody, there's people from homeless from everywhere.
Yeah, they're come from all walks of life, you know. And I was gonna tell people about how there are the poor homeless, and then there are the middle class homeless, and then there are the rich homeless.
Yeah, it kind of is.
You know what I mean? Because you got the rich homeless in the motor homes and everything, and they just travel around or whatever. And you got the middle class who like hide in plain sight, like sleep in vans or like on RVs, or like they just keep moving. Then you have like the poor homeless, which is like, well, I guess what the fuck you're doing here, my guy.
What was it, 10?
But I want the best for you, guy. But anyways, guy, look, I was kind of upset about the guy coming over here and just putting water on your stuff. Although it does irritate everybody here in this whole storage place. You know what I mean? Because it's smoky and stuff. And at night, we can understand nobody's here. You know what I mean? You light your fire then. Otherwise, you got to layer up like the rest of us. I'm layered up.
I want to make it a casserole, propping up this burrito with this leftover gravy and the potatoes and stuff, and also heat it and make a casserole.
You got to heat it up and shit, right?
That's good pot, close to the sesame oil, and then make a stir fry.
Well, that aluminum pan isn't good for cooking with. If you had a fire, it's going to burn like that pan over there did.
I'm going to put it in the pot over here.
You're going to cook it up in this here, huh?
Yeah, just do like a stir fry.
Yeah, throw that shit out of there and wipe it out first, all right?
Yeah, I was doing that and the guy came over and messed things up.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a little something before I go. I am in the process of trying to get this Agro Filter Power plant built so that there will be some place for you to be able to go and do exactly what you're doing and still, you know, be the way you want to be.
Yeah.
I understand there's a lot of troubles out there. We all have our, you know, scars mentally, emotionally, and physically. You know, and I like you, guy. I just didn't recognize you. I seen you out here for a while, and I'm like, oh, that guy's doing all right with the box, and then you covered yourself. You know,
we play smart. I think what separates people's intelligence, because the people who are homeless that have a tent, they have a jacket, they're being smart and they're taking care of needs. They're the dumb people, the people aren't thinking about it and stuff, and they go.
Well, what a lot of people don't understand is it's getting fucking into the 20 degrees out here, and it's freezing balls.
Yeah.
All right, it's colder than fuck. All right, so you need jackets, you need blankets and stuff like that, but it's better to be living indoors.
I can show you the other new invention they gave us.
What happens a lot of times is these tents catch on fire when you try to stay warm. What the fuck? You're not going to catch on fire in there, are you?
No, but this thing is fireproof. And I would like to give credit to the, what's it called? Quaker Church on 45th and Stark Street.
What we got here?
They got this off the internet, supposedly. It's a homemade, make it from the ground up heater, but it's to put a plate to hold the whole thing together.
Yeah.
And it's a mason jar. They put rubbing out on the mason jar, but how they make it is, okay, they screw the top on, and they weld this, bend this, so there's tubes, a ventilation tube.
Yeah.
And use some kind of epoxy adhesive to get stuck here so it's airtight. And how it works is, okay, they put these wicks in it when it's done being built. They light, and then with the lighter put heat on it, it heats up, and then the wicks absorb alcohol and make a condensation kind of thing like a car combustion, and they just heat it on the sides. Then you put the flame on here, and poof, like a car engine.
Does that actually stay warm?
Yes, and they cover it with this and a clay pot.
Yeah, so you don't catch a fire.
Right, produces heat, and the clay pot absorbs the heat, and supposedly it gets up to 225 degrees.
Yeah, but those clay pots stink, don't they?
Not really, no, I didn't notice it.
Ah.
They actually used to use clay pots for ovens and to make houses out of, all kinds of things.
Yeah.
So, and it traps in the heat, and you don't have to worry about fire because it's a little flame here, and it's covered, so there's no.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, does it work for you in there?
Yes,
Because
it worked. It got hot. It got so hot in there, man, it was like almost like a sauna. Like you could just feel.
oh, that's great. Then at least you could beat the frickin', really cold weather.
Yeah, you could stick your feet out from the blanket, and like your feet didn't even feel cold out. The whole room was just. And I just want people to know about this because this is a good invention and it works, and it should spread the word.
Well, shit, I need one of those myself.
Yeah, and I'll tell you right where you go to the Quaker Church, 44th and Stark, Tuesday through Saturday, 1 p.m. every day. And they also serve food. They serve hot food, and they give out blankets. They have a van with clothing, socks, tarps, blankets, sweaters, jackets, everything.
That's great. That's
Everybody
great.
should know about this because it's a good church and they give out good help.
That's some Christian stuff going on right there, because most people won't even blink an eye. They'll just keep going.
That's right. Now let people know that Jesus is real. Evolution is because everything didn't just grow out of a flower pot in 5 minutes to form a whole planet. That seems like more sensible thing to believe.
Well, you know what I think? I think you need a little help cleaning up out here, a little organizing.
Yes, we need our neighbors help us. As I say, if the neighbors and the homeless people, well, neighbors worked on everything together as a team, they would get things done instead of fighting with each other, because that's how the government's trying to make it. And there's not really any problems out here that couldn't be resolved with people like, negotiating and working things out, man.
Well, you remember me talking about the Agro Filter Power Plant, right? And having places where everybody could go and just get some skills and relax and turn into themselves and on-the-job training and go camping and fucking do trailblazing once a week out of the month, and then produce fuel and make fires and produce electricity. Remember that, right?
Yes.
I've been doing that since 1992. I've been telling people about this whole freaking power plant, guy. And the sooner this thing could get taken care of and built, the better off it'd be for everybody, because you wouldn't be here, you'd be over there. Exactly. Then all these people wouldn't be over here giving you a hard time or having all emotional, traumas because they got allergies to life. I don't know. I really dislike a lot of people. Let me tell you what. I hate everybody equally, and that's my campaign. That's what I run on. I hate everybody equally until you give me a reason not to not hate you. But I do like you, Mike.
Yeah.
I remember you, brother. I remember you, and I'm glad to see you. I hate to see you like this still, but I'm glad to see you again. What's that?
We're trying to get up the ladder. I just want to tell the homeowners that I have a new idea to help out the quality of the community.
Yeah.
I mean, we have cardboard boxes and Sharpie and some duct tape, rain tape. I'm gonna make up big cardboard boxes and write garbage on the side and leave them sitting where there's no garbage in. Then people will be able to throw their garbage away. And I tried that in Belmont, and it worked. And I told them about it. I said, hey, check it out. I just made a garbage can here. And they gave me $5. So I just wanted to promote that idea. That I'm going to be...
Yeah, more garbage cans. We're out here, guy. I'm trying to make a difference in the world, and you remember that I was trying to make a difference in the world. And I'm still doing that, but I have made a lot of progress. I got videos on YouTube channels for the Agor Filter Power Plant. All you got to do is go to YouTube and see AFP LLC Agro Filter Power Plant. You can watch the videos if you got a phone. Do you got a phone?
No, but I got a notebook. She has a phone. I go to the library and watch videos.
Yeah, go to the library and check out some of my videos. I'm trying to see if I could get billionaires, millionaires, and if I could become president of the United States, I'll just build the sucker. And then you can get someplace to go where you can have some medical, some dental, you can rest, you can get rehabilitated, you can have a fucking place to live, food to eat, a job, learn a new skill, carpenter, millwright, pile driver. Just picking up scrap is a fucking job on a lot of construction sites.
What? Is my notebook in the tent?
Don't worry, I'll write it down for you.
Okay.
Hey, I'm going to take off. I got some other stuff I got to take care of. But I want you to come over with me to the vehicle over here so I can give you a little bit of stuff like last time.
You got my idea. I thought a citizen's ass beating. Instead of citizens arrested, you have to say, hey, we're placing you as a citizen's ass beating.
Right. Well, there's a thing about capital punishment in America. It isn't like some of the other countries where they get away with caning you or maybe just chopping your hand off for being a thief. You know what I mean? Well, it's changing. The world's changing now. It's a new era happening. This next few years, I think even you are going to be in a better place. Probably got a place to live, maybe indoors or something.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's see if we can work on that together. I don't know how to get a hold of you. I got another guy named Armando that I'm always hanging out with, and he don't got no phone. There's no way to get a hold of him. I only run into him at random like I did you.
We're gonna we're gonna move our stuff tonight over to the bridge down 53rd Avenue down there, where the footbridge is, and we're going down the hill under directly.
Yeah, but you don't have food stamps. You don't get a free telephone from Obama. Obama phone is what they called it.
I haven't gotten it yet. Because you have to go Wednesday only down to TPI or join, and if you miss it that morning, you have to wait another week, and I missed it last Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, it's easy to miss those appointments when you don't know what day it is.
They said go
I don't never know what day it is, man, because I'm not like going to work and going home and going to work and going home, and I got 2 days off of work. Every day is my day.
Every Wednesday, they have free phones at TPI API, but you have to show up there on Wednesday or it's 7 days.
You really should get one, because then I can help you out a little bit more, you know, get you some employment with me. You can help me make money and I can make you some money, or, you know, be able to get a hold of you anyways, keep you updated on stuff.
Yeah, well, I tried to get there last Wednesday, but I was late. I had to do something like this.
Yeah, it's a good video I'm making. Let's go ahead and, if you want, you let me know. I'll come out here and help you clean some of this stuff up, or maybe bring you a couple trash bags. You can throw some stuff in the garbage bag. I got an extra bag in the car over here. You know what I mean? Then you can put some knickknacks away. Brother, it's good to see you again. Hold on, let me get in the video with you. This is Mike.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
man, so if we're stealing a candy bar, or you're looking for weed, you go to someone's house and, hey, we're just looking for weed, man, and someone's like having a 6-year-old have sex with you're supposed to go after the person who's being a chomo.
Yeah, leave the guy who stole the candy bar alone, right?
Common sense and logical, sane thinking.
Unless you're stealing a candy bar to attract a kid as a chomo, you don't want that to happen.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe don't steal the candy bars. It's just preemptively cut it off so that it doesn't happen.
Anybody in their right mind would be against that and be like, dude, that's not right, man. And there's people that run that country must be off the rocker or something. I can't even conceive of that.
Right.
Thinking like that, man.
All right, well, I got some big trash bags I'm going to give you, and you could go ahead and start putting some stuff in if you want to. I'll be back later tonight because I got to come back here. I'm in and out of here all the time. I didn't know that was you over here. I would have came and seen you earlier.
Yeah, we're everywhere, man. We're popular. We're really worth it, man.
Yeah, well.
When they take us under the bridge and make a fire with
Well, hold on a second. Let me go take care of you. We're going to go over here. I'm going to shoot you a couple of bucks and whatever else, you know? All right, let me end this video. Canada Del Toro, I'm out in the streets talking to these people, and they remember me trying to get this Agro Filter Power plant going, and that's what's going to happen. God bless America, and these people need help. What's that?
The truth is the truth, and lies are lies. If you think something, go out and investigate and get all the facts in and research it before you say, hey, all those homeless people are baby rapers or arsonists, or even about the homeowners. The good homeowners are there too. Don't make a snap judgment on things unless you find out what's going on in your surroundings.
Well, you know how homeowners are. They own their home so that nobody can be on their property and they be left alone. You'll have a home one of these days soon. I guarantee you. In the next 5 to 10 years, everything's going to change, man.
America's our home. We're American citizens. Even the homeless people, we have a right to be anywhere we want but public and claim a spot because we live here, man.
Yeah, any of the open territories or areas, yeah.
We live here too. We were born here too. And most of the homeless people are local and they went to school here and worked here and even owned businesses here and went to college here. So you're all in the same group. You just don't realize it, man.
Well, we're all Americans, hopefully, and we should all be in a better place. We should all have a better place as Americans, because if you've given trillions and hundreds of trillions to fight a war in a foreign country, they could have resolved all this. You could have already had a place and some schooling and some rehab, some medical, and everything else, because the money that they sent over there was supposed to be for you, me, and the rest of us who need assistance. Not other countries. We're not supposed to be the global welfare. All right, let me end this video, though, brother.
The truth is the truth, and the lies are lies. Go find out which.
There you go. And that's philosophy. I mean, that's 100% truth. And it's not a lie. Okay, I'm going to take care of Mike. I'm going to post this video. Listen, people out there. Agro Filter Power Plant's going to change the entire face of this. This is all going to end. And all the millions and millions and millions of dollars that they're putting on it isn't going to end it, because it just perpetuates it. So people can have a job making a lot of money doing it. Let's fix it. I can do it. We can do it. That's why I was running for president. That's why I'll run for president again. Unless we can start building this power plant, then I won't run for president. But with that said, you guys stay safe. God bless, and be glad you're not him and I out here in these cold streets. Peace out, baby.